Hello and welcome to another Ask Me Mondays. You're like, where's the vlog? I want a vlog! Guess what? I'm stuck in an airplane on the way to Bali. 7 hours I fly into the future and I'm just stuck in the airplane all day. So today I make an Ask Me Mondays in advance so you get a video on the Monday. But tomorrow the first Bali vlog drops and it will be so exciting because I already booked the first accommodation. Accommodation? Is that the right word? Yeah. It sounds so smart. And it's, I went maybe a bit overboard, but you will see. It will be a surprise, so definitely not miss the vlog tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, because I do daily vlogs. If you're new here, I share my exciting, weird, funny, non-judgmental, vegan, healthy, plant-based lifestyle on a daily basis. Vlogs every day, unless it's Monday, then I do an Ask Me Mondays, and a vlog, unless I stuck in an airplane, then I just do an Ask Me Mondays, where you can ask me whatever you want to know down below, and I shall answer it. Why am I so out of breath? Ooh. Okay, calm down. Ask Me Mondays. Ooh, we have time. So, shall we dig right into your questions? Let's go. Okay, question for Ask Me Mondays. If a product what is not vegan would be suddenly vegan, which product would you choose for you so that you can eat it? So you mean if products that are not vegan all of a sudden are vegan, which one I'm excited to eat again? Which products are missing but I just cannot eat them because they're not vegan? And actually, that's a great question first of all, and I want you to think about the same. Is there a product that is not vegan, but you miss it so much, and if it would come out as a vegan version, you would immediately buy it? And great question. I thought about it, and actually, I couldn't think of anything that I really crave, and that makes me really happy, because I'm just happy with plant foods and whole foods. And mostly this question is for processed foods, because, I mean, there is no unprocessed food. Animal food I miss, like eggs or meat or dairy or butter or anything of that. I mean, butter is highly processed, but like meat, any kinds of meats, it's just, I know how they're produced and how much suffering is in there, how many resources, and it just disgusts me. So I miss nothing of that, and also not the taste. I think just buying on actual meat is kind of gross because of all the tendons in there, and it's just you chewing forever and then, okay, when do you swallow? When I ate steak, I was like chewing forever and then swallowing this piece of thing down, and then when I had some broccoli on my fork, I was like, oh, that is so easy to chew and so delicious. And now another bite of steak. So I miss nothing of that. And also processed foods, that is so great. 2019, we already have basically everything as a vegan version. I thought about, like, I really liked when I was younger Nutella, but guess what? There's so many vegan Nutellas, they taste just the same. So there's really nothing you could crave where you couldn't find a vegan version, mostly, for most things. And that is so great. So there, and yeah, I miss nothing. Everything I crave, I find in plant foods. And I know how to make the most delicious things out of healthy whole foods, and that is the goal, because it's super delicious but also so good for you. So you become healthy and you feel amazing. And that's so important to me, how my food makes me feel. So I almost always choose the whole foods when I'm in control of my diet, when I'm at home. And when I'm traveling, I do the best I can. Whew. Yeah, but I really would like to know if you have some foods that are not vegan and you really miss. And Ask Me Monday's question. What are your thoughts on human overpopulation and what should be done about it? Okay, now get your mind ready to be blown, because this is a crazy idea how we can save humanity. And it's from a video, from a talk of Terence McKenna, who unfortunately passed away years ago. And he was really into psychedelics, especially magic mushrooms, taking them as a teacher and learning from them. Not like these low dosages where you just, oh, everything is so colorful, but he went for high dosages of, for example, magic mushrooms, and darkness, at home, alone, and where you have crazy visuals and you ask the mushrooms something. And he asked the mushrooms. So that is now all what he asked the mushrooms and what the mushrooms told him and what he took out of it. So just be open-minded and listen, honey. He asked the mushrooms, how can we save humanity? And the mushroom said, every woman can only birth one natural child. And you're like, what? All women can only birth one natural child. And then he thought about that, like, I mean, most children are born like in third world countries, like in Bangladesh, they're getting so many kids. But then when you actually look at how many resources those kids consume compared to kids in Western countries, like in the United States, when they grow up, it's 600 to 1,000 times more resources a kid uses when it grows up in the United States compared to Bangladesh. 600 to 1,000 times. And if a woman in Bangladesh would say, my goal is to birth 1,000 children, you would be like, what kind of woman is that? That is crazy. But that is actually how many resources would take one single being in the United States, for example. So all the kids in the third world countries are not the problem, but in the Western world, like in the United States and Europe, because we're taking up so many resources. If that would be a law, in 50 years, our population would be cut in half. 50 years more, cut in half again. In 150 years, we would be under 1 billion people. And that all by not shooting at people, no wars. You cannot say you cannot birth a child. No, you can birth one child. Without starving people, without any of that, we would achieve that. That is just a crazy thought, isn't that? Why we probably will never make a law that allows you to only birth one natural child is because how are we supposed to make money when we're only like under 1 billion people? Our economy, that's how our economy works. Money, we want to thrive, we want to grow, we want to sell to people, and if we have less and less people, our economy would plummet. So that's probably the reason. Isn't that a crazy thought? And you know what? I link you the video of the talk down below. You know, usually I do at the end of the Ask Me Mondays, I give you a video recommendation if I watch something interesting, and that will be my video recommendation. I did quite a shitty job explaining that to you, that thought, and if that is something like you, wow, that is crazy, I want to know more about it, then let Terence McKenna explain it. He does it so much better. It's like a 12-minute YouTube video. Watch it after this video down below and get your mind just be blown. Just not a human perspective on something, but the perspective of the mushrooms. It's just a crazy thought, and I don't think that is the best solution. It's just the population isn't the problem, in my opinion. It's not the 7 billion people we have on the planet. It's the over 70 billion farmed animals, the trillions of just marine animals we have. They're taking so many resources, polluting our planet the most. It's the elephant in the room, and if we just get rid of factory farming, put it into the history books, we could easily feed 7 billion people. So that is not the problem. But I just wanted to share this thought because I just found it interesting. How we could, without war, without killing people, without starving people, get our population in 150 years to under 1 billion people. Crazy, right? So, and crazy. Yeah, what other solutions? As I just said, factory farming. We need to eat more consciously. We need to eat less animal products because they're consuming so many resources and just polluting our planet like crazy. The amount of water, land they take, and the amount of CO2 they produce, and the amount of suffering. It's just my heart. It's not broken, but when I watch something like Dominion, which I haven't watched yet, but like the trailer is already enough for me. Factory farming, it's just, my heart is like, just cracks a bit. It's so horrible. It needs to stop. And if it's unnecessary, because we get all the nutrients from plants, why would we still do that? Why would we still produce so much suffering and just pollute our planet that much with factory farming. It's the elephant in the room, so that needs to stop. And then our world is saved. Alright, so check out the video after this video and let me know what you thought about that. My mind was just like, and I listened to it over and over again and it was like, crazy thought. Okay, next question. Do you have to worry about saving for retirement in Germany, or do you get a pension from the government? Is it something you ever get stressed out from? Dude, I get stressed out about it on a regular day-to-day basis. I'm so anxious and... No, just kidding. Okay, it wasn't even a funny joke. No, I'm not stressed out about it, and we don't get it by default from the government. We would have to pay into that to get that as in return when we retire, and it's a joke. You pay a lot of money into it, and what you get out of it will be so little, if it will be even something, because who knows, when you retire, I don't know, 30, 40 years, and then it's so little money you get in return, because inflation, just the money, the worth of the money decreases drastically, and thus I don't put any money in savings like a retirement plan from the government or an insurance or something. No, but I diversify my money. Like, I'm not only on YouTube, I diversify my social media, so I don't depend on one social media platform. I also diversify my money, put it in cryptocurrencies, put it in stocks, like Tesla stocks and Apple and other companies I'm invested in, put it in property and some other things I'm invested. Keeping $1 million under my pillow, so don't you, no, please don't break it. No, just kidding. I hate cash, so I hardly have any cash, and I think we should get rid of cash. Or maybe at least let's start with the coins. Those like 1 cent and 2 cents, it's just a pain in the ass. And yeah, they diversify, and but I don't have any retirement plans. Yeah, so I just make a shit ton of money, buy a lot of property. No, just kidding. Buy 20 cars because it's the best investment. No, it's not. Buying a car is not an investment, it's a liability. Anyway, I stopped this Ask Me Mondays. So, your new questions down below. Let me know what you thought about this crazy mushroom suggestion for saving humanity. And let me know how you like the shirt. Friends, not food, because I love pigs, I love chickens, and I love cows. So they're my friends, and why should I eat my friends? But didn't you know you can love animals and eat them? No, I don't understand that. How does that work? No, honey, just no. You cannot love something and eat it. It just doesn't make any sense. So, okay, I'm preachy, so I stop here. Thanks for watching, and I wanna see you tomorrow because the Bali vlogs will be so exciting, and it's really like that you're coming with me. I show you everything. It feels like you're right next to me. So, do you want some sunshine? Do you want some beaches, some private pools, some just good vibes? Crazy good food, meeting just positive people and having the time of our lives? Then guess what? V-Gains is there for you. Smack or just tickle that subscribe button, and I see you here tomorrow because I upload every single day. Thanks for watching. Until tomorrow. Peace out. Chicka ba, woo ba, chicka cha.